Okay, class, we're doing 8th grade module, the Pythagorean Theorem, 8G7/8, Level 1 Reteach. Find the missing links in each of the right triangles. Keep the answers in simplest radical form if necessary. So keep in mind that we always want to find C, the hypotenuse, or the longest leg. My formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Once I've determined what c is, I put that in, and then I don't really care which one is a or which one is b. And so I'm just going to make 12a, then 12 times 12 is 144, plus b squared, and 13 times 13 is 169. Then you're going to subtract 144 from both sides. And when you do, you get b squared equals this 25. Then you're going to take the square root, and b equals 5 centimeters. Then you take a look over here. I'm always going to draw my arrow to find my c, and I know it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we know that these are the two legs, so it doesn't matter which one you put first or which one you put second. 7 times 7 is 49, 4 times 4 is 16 equals c squared. That's going to get me 65 equals c squared. Take the square root, and the square root of 65 units would be my answer. Taking a look at the next one, I like to draw an arrow. It always leads me to C. So I start off with a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I know it's going to be 8 squared plus b squared. Not b squared, it's going to be x squared, sorry. It's going to be x squared equals 16 squared. So that's going to get me 64 plus x squared equals 256. I'm going to subtract 64, and I get x squared equals 192. Take the square root of 192, and I know x can be in there, and that would be 64 times 3. That's a 4. 64 times 3. Let me make that a little better for you. So it's 64. I cannot write that. 64 times 3. Underline 64, the square root of 64 is 8, square root of 3 kilometers. Now taking a look at this, determine the sides of the lengths of the given triangles are right triangles. So I do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The key is finding the biggest side, and the biggest side would be 17. And then I'm going to do 2 square root of 16 squared plus 15 squared. Now remember, it's 2 times 2 or 4, and then it's poof, it turns to 16. And then 15 times 15 is 225 equals 17 times 17, 289. Then 4 times 16 is 64 plus 225 equals 289. I add 64 and 225, and I get 289 equals 289. So this is a yes. It's a right triangle. Then we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The biggest number is always my c. So I have 2 squared plus 9 squared. That's 4 plus 81 equals 121. That's going to get me 85 does not equal 121, so this would be a no. Taking a look at the last one, we do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We do 15 squared plus the square root of 57 squared, and 17 squared is the biggest one. So 15 times 15 is 225. The square root of 57 is just 57. And 17 times 17 is 289. You're going to combine like terms, and you're going to get 282. 2 equals to 289. That does not equal, so it's a no. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.